last week is gonna be exam 2 material. So next week, we're gonna learn some new stuff today. Next week, we're gonna learn a little bit more new stuff, and then we're gonna do practice questions for the quiz. Okay? We good?
No wording on the exam, like just the calculation, like the previous
Yeah,
one?
and well, the only wording that might be on it is, remember we did last week safe dosage?
Save those.
Right, that would be the only wording that, the only multiple choice, otherwise everything's filling. In your book, chapter 6 and 7, in the back, there's plenty of practice questions. Ignore anything that says BSA. BSA is body surface area.
Chapter 6
And
and
7,
7.
yep. Plenty of nice practice questions. Ignore anything that says BSA, because we're doing everything in kilograms. Ignore everything that says BSA. Ignore everything that says BSA. Now let's take a guess at how many emails I'm gonna get. How many? 3, 4?
We didn't learn this,
Professor.
I don't know, but
Yeah, right.
maybe we see it. I don't know, but she said don't think
Every
about it.
chapter in your book at the end has plenty of nice sample questions. Chapter 6 and 7 are nice questions about what we did last week and this week that we're doing, okay? Nice questions on it. So do all those. Ignore the BSA questions. Because I know for a fact I'm gonna get somewhere between 3 and 5 emails about the BSA. Yes,
So exam 2 is last week, this week, and then the week after?
cumulative.
Oh.
It's cumulative. I can even say to you how many teaspoons in a tablespoon or something like that. It's all
Oh,
cumulative.
so even from the beginning.
Yep.
From the beginning.
Yeah.
It's like kilogram,
It's all
something, but different. So we don't need it.
No, 20. So remember, we talked about this. We good? Hello?
Today we all sneeze in and
Niet. My only Russian word I know. And no, I know a few. Das Vidanya. Right? Spasiba.
Da.
Da. Niet. Spasiba. And duru.
Durak.
Oh my God.
All the time.
Yeah. Alrighty. So,
All the time, Durak.
Yeah.
alright, let's focus. So all our exams are cumulative, alrighty, so I could, everything from the day 1 up until next week is could be on exam 2. Exam 2, like I told you way back, is 20 questions. You still have 1 hour to do it. So what I would suggest, 20 questions. Some of them are gonna take you 30 seconds, right? 5 seconds. But some of them may take a little bit longer. So what I suggest you doing from now until then, when you look at these practice questions, make yourself a 20-question quiz. And then time yourself, right? Like you're training for a marathon. Alrighty? And I'm sure probably at least 90% of you had plenty of time last week because, or last time we had a quiz. 10 questions in an hour, I mean, you probably had like 45 minutes left, right?
Oh, no.
Some of you. But some of you didn't. So that's you. Train yourself. 20 questions. Make yourself quizzes. 20 questions. Time yourself for an hour. An hour where you have an hour to sit, not where you're being stopped every 5 minutes. Okay.
This section is called safe dosage.
There's safe dosage in there. There's liquid stuff in there. There's PO stuff in there. It's all good stuff. All right. Question? Only if it's a safe dose. If it's safe dose, it's multiple choice. Otherwise, there's every math question is fill in the blank. And the reason why we do that is that's what NCLEX does. So
The second quiz included calculation, oral medication,
Everything.
syringes, parental medication.
Everything.
That's three.
and plus what we've learned from the beginning.
And
Cumulative. Yeah. So there could be, and I don't know. I don't have the test in front, like in my head, memorized. But there could be a question that says, how many teaspoons in a tablespoon. So it's cumulative. And then there could be like the stuff we learned today and the safe dose and all that stuff. Okay, so that's my point is cumulative. Don't throw out those conversions out of your brain. You need them still. All right? Okay, speaking of things you might have thrown out of your brain, let's do a practice safe dose question that we did last week, okay? We'll just do a quick one of those and then we'll move on to good stuff. All right, healthcare provider orders medication 40 milligrams, PO, Q6 hours. The safe dose recommendation is 2 to 3 milligrams per kilogram
2 to 3.
per day, 2 to 3. Is it safe? Bless you.
Bless you.